Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into tonight's episode, could you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comments section. And Blues are straight back in action tomorrow night at home to Hull. And you know what? Already, it's a massive game. It's like Master versus The Apprentice. It comes up against when he was at Derby, Liam Rossini, who's now obviously the Hull manager, was second in command. And I called this earlier on when Eustace got sacked, that a lot of Derby fans were telling me that it was Liam Rossini what was the brains behind the project at Derby. So it's going to be quite interesting. Let me know in the comments score predictions, please. So they're sitting 12th in the league, Hull City at the moment. Played 12, same amount as us. Won 4, drew 5, lost 3. So they've lost. We've lost one more game than them. They've scored 17, conceded 16. They lost on Saturday 2-1 to a really late goal against Southampton at home. We'll have a quick look at this, and then we'll go into some lineups. How I think he may line up and how I think he should line up. So Hull City here on the left, and just some standout players really. Jacob Greaves at the back, really good player. This Philogene Bidance, who's on loan from Villa, really good player. He got man of the. I know he didn't get man of match, but he got a 7.9 best rating on Hull's, and the. Like I just said, the lineup in a 4-2-3-1, and you know what I'd do to when the team sheet comes out tomorrow, it'd be a 4-2-3-1. You know, it just met my night, but I just can't see it. Scott Twine, really good from free kicks, takes long shots, good player, and Liam Delap Rory Delap, I can't remember. Good player anyway. Getting a 7.6 on that. And as I say, like the loss to a late goal, they're really well organised, Hull are. And it's going to be a difficult game, you know. What I want to do is just quickly have a look at some lineups. So if he's going to stick with this 4-3-3, then there's obviously got to be changes. Hogan goes, Stansfield comes in, and also Gary Gardner goes, and Jordan James and Bakuna come in. I think Sunjic has to be dropped for this one, and it's not because he's been playing bad. If he's going to play this system, there's no place for Sunjic. I did mention it on my my review of the Middlesbrough game, because like I'm saying, what was happening was these fullbacks were getting so high that you'd see. So say this was Sunjic. Sunjic was often to cover so much ground and try and cover Cody Drama. So if he's going to stick with this formation, which I think he is, I think this is going to be our formation, then at least we've got Bielik as a holding one who can break up play and bring the ball out. And then we've got James and Bakuna who can run with the ball and get it out to Dembele and Miyoshi. And then obviously get Stansfield back in the middle. That's the main aim. And someone made a good point actually on my last video, saying it looked as though he'd not watched any of the games, any of our previous games. You know, I think as a new manager, you come in, especially at an international break, I'd be watching our previous games and looking, you know, what works and what doesn't work. Speaking to our staff what are there at the time and saying, give me some information, who can do what. Ideally in that first game you would have just kept it at 4-2-3-1. I'm just going to share this quickly. Like, what if we lined up like that tomorrow? And this is the thing, it's like we get to a stage where we can almost name our starting 11 and the positions, and that's where we was at, and we was building. And now it's just seems like it's boom, complete new start, and it's really worrying, really worrying. Now look, if he's going to play with these fullbacks flying on forward, you can't have two at the back. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right? Just bear with me 1 second, a minute, guys. Bear with me 1 second. What I'm going to, so you can't play two at the back. It's suicide. There's too much space in down the channels. So if he wants to get these fullbacks or wing backs right high up, yeah, then we have to play three at the back. So I think that if he's going to do that, then I'm not a massive fan of this three at the back. It's never suited Blues. We're not a team what's like playing out from the back and intricate football and that. We're just good on the counter attack and a solid team. And this is what worries me, man. It's like I did mention in my last video. It just seems like Zola all over again, and the reaction from Saturday. I mean, he had to hit the ground running, but the reaction from the fans and has just been. It's been what I expected, to be honest. Like I expected everyone to act like that, and I'm pretty much on board with it. Why change something when it's working? But anyway, so if you want to get them flying up them wings, then we have to play three at the back. So you bring Ayew, Sanderson, and Long at the back, and then you can get Long, Yellow, and Drama up there. I mean, Dembele's always best out wide cutting in, but you'd have to sort of like give him kind of like a free roam and Miyoshi. So these wing backs would be up there, and then they can spread out. Then look, so if they try and get down the channels, then one of our centre backs has got it, and then it also as well leaves Bielik and Sunji as a partnership. Does that make sense? So. I think if he's set on this really high, just crazy like fullbacks flying forward, then you have to play three at the back because we were so open with Sanderson and Long, and I don't like seeing this rolling the ball out to Sanderson and Long, them trying to build up. It's scary, man. It's just so not Blues. But but again, like with this system, what you'll see is like our two most creative players are not playing in their proper positions because these would be too full on. Do you know what I mean? So the two centre, we've seen that on Saturday with Dembele. He was picking the ball up and he was too much in the centre. Do you know what I mean? And he was just banging into players, running into players. He's better out on the left, sort of picking it up wide and cutting inside. That's my opinion anyway. But like I say, just and he won't do it. And someone else made a good comment as well. Like why would Rooney come in and set up exactly the way Eustace sets us up? It's an ego thing. It's like I'm Rooney. I'm coming out like to put my stamp on it. He's been in America for 18 months, and I don't know what he's been doing over there, but I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments. In fact, you don't even have to tell me. I know you'd set up like that in a 4-2-3-1. If you've got any other ideas, how. Let me know how you think you'll set up then in the comment section and give me a score prediction, man, because I'm really torn on this. And in regards to, I just don't know how this game's going to play out. I really don't. Hopefully he's seen. Sorry about this. Hopefully he's seen what happened Saturday, and it's just not good enough. And he goes back to a 4-2-3-1, or we see James and Bakuna come in instead of Gardner, and unfortunately we'd have to drop Sunji. But I thought, come on, just do a quick video for the whole game. I'll try and do one after. I am going to the game tomorrow night, so I'll try and knock something together Thursday. But all have a great night and keep right on.